Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Tristan McKenzie gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw it for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0. They were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 home. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Rosario will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired. 2 down now. With Merrifield next to hit. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. And now Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Indian, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Hernandez.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 7. The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Hernandez leads off first with one away. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And the pitch. Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Hedges over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is good. The right
Time for a
field
look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dozier, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Batting 7. The first baseman, Carlos.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for the Indians, Eddie Rosario, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Now that brings up Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Count even now at 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
A swing and a high pop-up. Mondesi over to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Down the left field line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael Taylor. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Hedges.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hedges, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Kicks and deals.
Ball one.
Ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. He's running, and it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hedges, base runner at first with 1 out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Lifted down the line in left. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez.
That's ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball well outside.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's it.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping in next, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up is Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier will be next. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Nope,
and he misses
ball
again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Perez on second. Soler is over at first with one away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
1-0 delivery.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 fouled off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Ryan.
So here's the Royals DH. Ryan McBroom hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Harold Ramirez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Stepping in once again is Bradley Zimmer. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Four runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Benintendi. Adios, pelota. Austin Hedges with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
one of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Mondesi is there, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Taylor, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Michael A.
First pitch on the way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he fouls this one off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Okay.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Lifted the other way down the left field line. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Mondesi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-1 home. Rounded softly down the line toward first. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 50, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 5-1. Jake Kalish is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jake
Ready now is Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The right fielder, number 32, Granby.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the first pitch. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And he'll dive back in. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Benintendi. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Next, here is Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
The 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Sam Hentges is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 31, Sam Hentges.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Up next, Jorge Soler. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Fouled off. Lined hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Now
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now Carlos Santana. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Dozier is off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the DH, Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez.
First pitch on the way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley.
Now into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
1 out, nobody on. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. Fouled away. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan McBroom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Ryan McBroom.
First pitch on its way. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. This is in the air to right. Reyes is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
And now here is Michael Taylor, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Ball
3-0 now. Andrew Benintendi would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next up, Andrew Benintendi, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here comes the 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate is Cesar Hernandez, grounded out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Jacob Junis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jacob Junis.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hernandez, a runner at second with one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Ball
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is up with the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. And now in the box, Whit Merrifield, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Hit in the air to left. Rosario is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. Hedges moving to his left, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer.
The center fielder, Bradley.
Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Next to dig in, Austin Hedges. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 1.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's up good.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
fouled off. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tribe, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So now here is Carlos Santana starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Rosario.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The back on the mound. Designated hitter, Ryan McBroom.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's inside.
One and one to count. Bases are empty. One man out. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
So next to hit is Michael Taylor, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. KC down to their final strike in this one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Hit it the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cleveland Indians get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tristan McKenzie earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Brad Keller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 17 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.